Alright guys, Uncle John 1812 back with yet another retro upload, and I wanted to change this up just a little bit. As you can see there, this is season 31. Into segment 2 we were ranked 64th. This is going into segment 3, a little recap, but I also want to go over my Heisman Hopefuls. First up is Jaden Carlson. This guy has been doing it really good this season. 85 receptions, over 3,000 yards, and 58 touchdowns with no turnovers. Next up, we have Jeffrey Elder. Elder has been our running back star staple of the team. He has 2,557 yards. His average is 20.1, 41 touchdowns. He has had one career fumble, but not this season. We also have to take a look at coming up for Elder, his receiving, because he is a running back, but he also catches passes. And out of the backfield really goodly. And he has 58 yards. Goodly's not a word, but really good. 58 yards, 4 touchdowns this season. In his career, he's had 26 of those. He's had one fumble in the receiving area in his career, but not this season. He's doing great. So let's go into some of the highlights for both players. First up, we got Carlson with a beautiful catch over the middle. He's done this throughout the season, just off and on through all 3 segments of the season. And he's still got some time left to play with this. I mean, I still think at the end of the season, he might be in the 50 or 60 game range. He could technically play another season. Elder picks up the extra 2 point for us there, but this is what we're really looking at Elder for. Breaking tackles and going down the field, and just no one can get close to him. I mean, he's got this tremendous speed. His stamina is there. It helps him, keep going and not get caught. 78 yards there for a touchdown. And, right here, boom, boom, 2 broken tackles. That's what got him in there. Here we go back to Elder. He's been automatic just about in the 2 point conversions. Here comes Carlson with a play. Same game here in the against Denver. Nice, beautiful catch over the middle again. Easy breakaway for him. And when we go to the 2 point this time, we're looking and looking. And who else? Elder. He's just simple to get to in the backfield. Easy to get. Elder's been not just a 2 point conversion guy. He's been the scorer, though. He's been from anywhere on the field. And another good run here by him. And it just seems like every time someone gets close, he makes the right move. 54 yards. He has the right stuff. That's what they would say. There he goes again. Boom. I mean, almost identical plays, but he just keeps breaking tackles. This is why I believe Elder, if I had to rank Elder and Carlson, who I believe are my 2 Heisman hopefuls for my team, I would probably say Elder, but you got to put Carlson there. Look at that catch. That 2 point conversion catch was tough. You also got to put Carlson into consideration, but I would vote for Elder, but I'm putting Carlson up there because, the people who vote, I think it's the top 25 or top 15 of our league, they may see this differently. So if they get to see this video before they vote or not, I just hope that, if not this year, maybe next year, these guys are looked at, if they can still stick around for one more full season. Nice catch here by Carlson in traffic, breaks away, and the rest is history for him. I mean, he's going to get this in, and Carlson and Elder both had late touchdowns in games to put us at least to the 70 mark, because sometimes our defense should do better and stop them, but they weren't. And we would get the ball not so many times in a game, and this helped out a lot. There's Carlson there with a nice catch for a 2 point. This game was a really great game for both of them. Carlson, that same play over the middle, he can hit that every time. That little slant over the middle, he catches that and he's gone. Like, there's just no thought about it. Carlson finished off his touchdowns a lot of times too with his 2 point conversion. Elder, easy touchdown there. You're not going to get him. You can't break that leg there. You're not going to shoestring tackle him. He's just going to get in, and he finished it off his own score as well. That's going to see a pattern that you'll see throughout the highlights. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I mean, he just gone. I mean, the way he can move through and juke through is just him and Elder. And there was another running back I had a few seasons ago. He kind of reminds me of the same kind and same type style running back, speed, stamina, be able to have strength. I think the difference was Carl Elder's a 4-star or 4.5 star, and the running back that I did have was a 5. And Elder deserves the other half a star, but he can't get it. His potential isn't there, but he deserves it. I mean, I can only I move him so much on the field, you know, the best I can, but the computer CPU for him is what makes him him, you know, and he just does what he can do and does it to the next level. You know, it's not just average, it's next level stuff. And there goes Carlson. Look at this. Boom. Beautiful catch. And that zigzag in between is almost like he had obstacle course of cones and just went around them. I mean, it just, sometimes you don't always get that. Sometimes you try to do that and you get hit, you know, right at the beginning of your catch or right after your next juke move. There's Carlson finishing off that 2-point conversion. So yeah, like there it is again. Nice juke and broken a tackle. And he's gone. Breaking a tackle. He just jumps over someone and jukes one person, hurdles another, and you can see the gap. I mean, this is like watching Secretariat race, you know, getting a triple crown there or something. He had a big old gap and no one was catching him. So there goes Elder again, finishing off the 2-point conversions. He's done that. Now, you know, I keep going back to that, but he's done it. And he also did it through the air. As you can see there, he called a pass. So he's not just running them in, he's also catching them and going in for touchdowns. As you can see from his stats, this season he has touchdowns in both categories, in receiving and in running. So I think it's, and that there was a highlight I had to put in. That was intended for Carlson over the middle, but Elder jumped up. He's a little selfish sometimes and grabbed that and just went right in and got that 2-point conversion for us. There goes Carlson, and almost got caught there, but 64 yards to the good. He makes sure he gets away from people and gets in and finishes the job. And you know, what else can you ask for? It just, these two guys on the team this year made it easy, and made it easy to win games and score high amount of points. And they weren't no joke. They were doing what they had to do. So, you know, all in all, I think I had a really good season. Both Carlson and Elder deserve to be mentioned for Heisman Hopefuls. And I'm hoping that the powers to be, the voting powers, if they haven't voted already and they see this video, I hope they take these two guys into consideration. And if, you know, if they do or they don't, you know, I appreciate them just even looking. And I think next season, if they can come back, both these guys, I won't trade these guys away. They're very good trade pieces. I could get #1 picks for these guys, and we can only play 80 games in the RetroBowl College Dynasty League with these two players. But I think I finished them all the way out to 80. I know some people might think that's stupid, but I want to at least, and it may hurt. I don't think it'll hurt the trade value. I think they would still be a 1. So we're not going to trade them early and try to get someone good in this upcoming draft. We might just save our coins and look for stuff in free agency and trade these guys when the time is like 1 game left before we can use them, and then trade them. Hopefully we don't have to cut them. We have to pay attention to what week it is, because if it's after week 8, then we'd be in trouble. But all in all, like I said, I just think these guys are Heisman hopefuls, and who knows where we're going to be ranked after segment 3. As we were doing this video, the rankings have not came out yet, and they will. So I think ideally we were in the 60 range. Segment 2-ish, we had a decent segment 3, so we should be okay going in at least to make a Heisman, you know, or not Heisman, but make a playoff bowl game. I'm thinking, you know, I'm hoping so. I believe it's like top 80 or so get in to a bowl game, so I'm hoping that we did enough to get into a bowl game this season again, because these guys need more time to display their magic and finish out, you know, games. And Elder had that big run there, and then that one, I mean, he's done that all season long. So hopefully, like I was saying, these guys get their chance in a postseason game. I forgot to cut out those 2 YouTube guys, Josh and Get Rich there. Hey, go check them out. They came in notifications as I was recording, no worries. I'm not too mad. Usually I cut that things out, but sometimes, you know what, hey, pass on the love. Go check them out. You can pause the screen and see their channel. Tell them Local John 1812 sent you. So that was the end of segment 3 there, guys. Those are the Heisman hopefuls we have for the team this year. This is something new we're going to do a little bit differently. Instead of just recapping segment 3, we'll give you some Heisman hopefuls each year. Hopefully we have some players that will reach that criteria. So here's segment 3. As you can see there, 13 through 17. The highest one we had was 82, plus 82. Lowest we had was plus 54. So we'll see what happens, guys. I don't know if that's enough to get there to a postseason game. I'm hoping it is. We had one heck of a season, and there's our player stats, so that's something they'll be looking at. So for the Heisman and other stuff. So that's all we have, guys. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you're notified next time we upload. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, guys, happy retro bowling. Peace.